Hi, and welcome to World History. We're going to introduce ourselves so you get to know a little bit about your teachers as well as the content you'll be learning this year.
Hey, I'm Trey Brennan. I'm teaching AP World this year, and I uh, coach esports and coach soccer. So can't wait to get started and get to know you guys.
Hi, guys. This is Miss Spearman. I'll be teaching AP World History and World History this year. I work with Coach Clark and I help coach esports. Looking forward to teaching you this year. Hi, guys. So, a little bit about what you're studying this year in AP World History. It is called AP World History Modern, if you're looking at the whole kind of spectrum there. And we start at year 1200. So, starting with year 1200 and moving on to 1450, so we're looking at about 250 years to start. It's called the Global Tapestry, our first unit, and it's a little bit of us kind of dropping in and taking a look at what's going on in the world in the year 1200. We first start looking at what's going on in East Asia. So, of course, China is going to be a big component of what we look at, and plus some of the places that are getting influenced by China. Darul Islam, which is the House of Islam. We kind of venture back to Asia with South and Southeast Asia. We also take a look at what's going on in the Americas, uh, as well as like that would be Aztecs and Incas. We're going to go to Africa, where you're going to see Mansa Musa, as well as what's going on in Europe, especially with feudalism. Later on in the year, we're going to discover more about the Mongols, gunpowder empires like the Ottoman Empire. We're going to look at exploration, just how far did the world connect during that time, revolutions that was really sparked by some of this colonizing, exploration, the discovery, all of these things kind of came to a head at this point. So, looking at what happened with these several revolutions, starting with the Great Revolution or the British Revolution, then looking at the American Revolution, French Revolution, what was going on in Latin America, and also the Haitian Revolution. Speaking of revolutions, in a little bit different one, we're going to look at the Industrial Revolution, things that kind of sparked during that time, and getting into the kind of later time period, 1900s kind of on, is what we look at in that last unit, is global conflict, looking at the wars and how we are connected globally.
All right. So the supplies that you need for this class in order to be successful is number one, an AMSCO AP World History Modern book. This is a book that we're going to be reading all year, so that's why we recommend you getting it. And you can buy it online at Amazon, or you can scan that QR code, and that will take you right there. As for the other supplies, you need a binder to kind of keep all the papers. We're going to have a lot of paper here, and you'll need pencils to write with and highlighters because we're going to annotate. But yeah, once you guys get those, you guys are on your way to success.
So, for our assessments, we will have a 4 unit test in semester one, and all of them are going to be MCQs. You'll hear this term quite frequently. They are multiple choice questions. So, we model that to mirror what you're going to see on the AP test in early May. We'll also have an end of semester project, and then you'll have 5 more tests in semester two. There are 9 units in AP World History. As far as the exam itself, you can see the date on the screen. It will consist of multiple choice questions, like I mentioned, SAQs, LEQs, and DBQs. So all of these are essays. So short answer questions. You'll have 3 of those to complete. You'll have 1 LEQ, one long essay question, and 1 DBQ, a document based question. And we will practice all of these all year long.
Hey, so we got tutoring hours. For Brennan, it's going to be Monday through Thursday, 2:10 to 2:45. And then for Spearman, it's going to be Monday and Tuesday from 2:10 to 3. Usually this is just a good time to either remediate, maybe go over some content, or maybe just get a little bit extra practice. We always recommend it.